Hey people, have you ever played a video game so good, so immersive you literally got not just hooked but totally obsessed? Well, that's my case with the fantastic MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV Online, A Realm Reborn. A lore so rich, characters so well made, and a story so well woven. I'm still playing every week since 4 years now. So I knew I had to make dolls from this game. I knew it before I started customizing. It's one of the reasons I started actually. So here we are. Welcome to the factory. This doll will be the first of a collection I plan on making over time. She was commissioned by a dear friend of mine who wanted to immortalize her character. Sadly for us, and I am deeply sorry about that, seems like I've lost some footage somewhere, and I stressed over it for a long time. In fact, this doll was finished in August, and I wish I'd released her sooner, but there. I kept on hoping to find the missing footage, but to no avail. I was not going to give you all another picture slideshow, so here we go. My friend's character is a Highlander Eeyore, and one of her main jobs is White Mage. I recreated the favorite glamour gear for her to wear, which consists of the Makai Moon PvP set with the Dead Hive cane. Her outfit is dyed black for a cute gut look. First thing though will be her hair. Sadly, I do not have her face up for you today. Her hair was challenging, as it features one shaved side and the other is very full and curvy. It was not too hard. I took some hair I had cut off from another doll, and I think it was a Kuku Harajuku, and it was already wavy, so I plugged it on half of her head and I made new holes for the front style. The rest of her head was covered with flocking that I made with brushed out yarn pieces cut really finely. Once that was dry, I took the long pieces of hair from the front to the back and secured it with fast grab tacky glue. I don't have a visual for it, but I also used some black yarn fluff to stuff under a rooted hair side to give the top some more volume. Now the outfit. A lot of details went into it, and I'll try my best to explain it. First up, I wanted to make the base corset-like top she wears on her chest. I protected an ample Draculaura with kitchen film and masking tape before using worbla. Worbla is a thermoplastic often used by cosplayers. I was very lucky to be given some bits and pieces by a friend. I mixed the worbla with pieces of fun foam. I drew the texture on it with a pen, knowing that it would carve away the motif into the foam. What I like with fun foam is that once painted and covered with matte Mod Podge, it gives such a nice lettery feel. It's decently sturdy and very flexible. It's definitely one of my favorite materials to work with. Here's the piece all finished. I sticked out tiny pieces of Velcro here and there to make it removable. If you have stick-on Velcro like I do, always reinforce them with some glue just to make sure. I've had bad surprises. If you don't like the texture of worbla, you can also prime it with gesso before you paint it. I also, of course, protected the whole thing with some matte Mod Podge. Worbla and foam seems to work very well together, so I was quite pleased with the result here. The skirt here is a simple one, cut to look distressed, and made out of stretchy fabric that easily slide on and off the doll. outfit, I decided to start by measuring and cutting a piece of organza and had the detailing on the bottom with embroidery thread. I then made a mock-up of the shape of the rest of the armor with paper towels before cutting it out of fun foam. Don't take my shape for granted though, it wasn't really it in the end, and I had to tweak and adjust it by eye. I also used a bit of heat on the foam to help it take the feminine shape of the doll's body. It's very good for that and it keeps its shape perfectly. After the paint job, that I did mostly with shades of silver and black, this is my result and I love it. It's a bit lighter than the actual gear when dyed black in the game, but I thought the silver was a great addition. I then sewed in the organza in the foam and it does hold well. I reinforced it and smoothed the sides with a bit of Mod Podge to make sure it would stay in place. Now to the boots. I took Draculaura's boots and I sanded off some of the texture before adding a few panels of worbla that instantly glued itself to the plastic footwear. Worbla works simply: warm it up, shape it, and let it cool. It will instantly stick to itself and other plastics, including ball bodies, so protect what you need to. I'd recommend a heat gun to work with it, but it's a powerful tool and this could turn dangerous fast, so always be wary when you're using one. Here are the boots after the paint job, with acrylics like always, and some matte Mod Podge to varnish them. I say matte, but really that Mod Podge is more like a semi-gloss. For the gloves then, I realized after blushing the body that Catherine the Muse's hands with their sculpted on gloves would be a better fit than the hands of my base, which is a Spectra. So I simply swapped them. I added some worbla to mimic the edge of the gloves and I painted it black, careful not to obstruct the wrist joint if you attempt this. The sleeves then were made out of fun foam just like the rest of the full leather of the outfit. As a finishing touch, I used some gems, some chains, and faux leather ribbon to add details to the outfit. And that's the end of my footage, guys. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry I lost part of it. I hope this won't stop you from liking the finished product, because here we go. Thanks for watching this doll video. If you're new here, why won't you subscribe? I'll be happy to see you all on the next one. Bye, take care.